Last week was a beast. We put you through some dancing and singing challenges that were, well, funny for some, but really bad for others, and I mean really bad.
Mr. Clean, why do you think you're safe from elimination this week?
I did all I could to get all my friends to vote for me, all my fans on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, so hopefully that'll be enough to dethrone King Wise here.
And Wise, what makes you think you're a stronger contestant over Mr. Clean?
Well, first of all, I'm not old. Second of all, people like me, people voted for me. I had people I didn't even know voting for me, and everyone was saying that they liked my dance. So I don't know what those two old people were thinking, talking about ew no, because I was good. I thought I was good, and I don't usually think that, so that's a big deal.
Let's find out. The audience has voted, and the votes were close, but someone will be going home. Wise, please step forward. Last week's performance really truly was not your best. Dancing on the pole, on the street, in front of that lovely couple. And Wise, the singing. You were singing about a song of alcohol in front of a child. What were you thinking? I really hope, Wise, that you're going to learn from your mistakes. Because you are safe.
Oh my god! Damn, son! Oh, okay.
I'd rather be the first one to go or the last one to stand, so.
I was actually really scared. As most of you probably saw, I was really relieved when I found out I was safe. And the votes were really close, I was counting them.
Mr. Clean, I'm sorry to say, but you have been eliminated from the competition.
Well, I called it, and I call him like I see him.
Mr. Clean going home was a really big surprise. I voted for him, actually. You know, the guy brought lots of personality, fun. You know, he was just a good guy. And then when Wise stayed home, I was like, really? Really, people? You want him? Whatever.
Please flush your frame.
I will cherish this with all my heart, so I'll keep this. I'm not gonna destroy it. Congratulations, buddy. Thank you. Stay lucky.
Bye.
Ciao. Arrivederci. Hasta la vista. You know what? Jordo, he said that I was expired sour milk. I guess apparently he was right. So my final words to all my contestants out there, I wish them all the best, and you never know. You know, Mr. Clean might be back, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2. We are here at Yo Amo Taco in Woodbridge, Ontario. Now, if episode 1 wasn't hard enough for you, wait till you see what we have in store for you today. It's gonna be a mouthful. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Cashmac, everyone on Facebook wants to know, have you asked Bree out on a date yet?
No, I haven't yet. Bree, you want to go on a date with me?
We're on a date.
Woo! Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
And Bree, you were almost in the bottom 2 last week and were almost eliminated from the competition. What are you going to do differently this week to keep you in the competition?
I'm gonna try my best. I feel like I got this. I love Mexican food, so I'm gonna make it work.
Shelly, Twitter exploded over you. You seem to be the fan favorite. What do you have to say for that?
I'm a favorite? I was not the favorite. I was so unpopular in high school, so ha! Take that, everyone! I'm popular!
Well, everyone, we're at a restaurant, so this week's theme is food challenges. Get your taste buds ready. Jordo, are you a little worried that things may get a little messy for you?
Definitely not. Did you see how the hair is done today? Like it's all suave back. Nothing's getting in this shit. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, everyone, it looks like we're gonna have a crazy show. Let's take a look at your first task. Are you hungry?
First item here is a Mexican fermented beans. Take a look at this.
Here we go. Oh, that's sticky and slimy.
Crush.
Oh man. Oh wow. That's harsh.
Are you hungry?
No way.
Oh God, keep
Wow.
it here.
Wow.
I don't know how they're gonna do it, but stay tuned to find out who's gonna be the first contestant.
Who's our first brave one? Go ahead, Nikki.
Let's
Pick
see.
it out.
It is
Cash Mac.
That's really good. Bad. Oh, those were so disgusting. Oh. The beans were very they slid down your throat like a slug was going in there, and it was just very vomitrocious. But did I vomit? No.
This week's challenge food, at first I thought it was gonna be good. I thought it was gonna be a consumption of food or a consumption of drink. You just had a whole bag, but it was actually the worst things they could find in their kitchen and serve it to you. This is not on the menu and you're giving it to us, and that's what, picky eater, bad food has to come back up, unfortunately. Mom, Dad, I know I'm a picky eater and you always say the only way to make me eat food is if there was money involved. You're right. All right. I have a feeling I might need that. Give it all one spoon here. The fermented beans, when I threw them back up, all I could smell was the beans, and it made me throw up more, and then, whew, but it's all over now. I hate it so much. Oh, I hate it. Oh. It's so bad.
It's not that bad.
Those beans were disgusting. The texture was gross. I couldn't even swallow it. Why said it was okay? It was disgusting. It was just gross.
Usually I'm ready for something like this, being security, and I'm all tough, but this really stinks. Here goes nothing and everything all at once. It just keeps falling. It smells like molasses. My dad would love it. When I first heard about the food challenge, I was actually pretty excited. I didn't know what to expect, obviously, but I didn't think it would be that hard. I also didn't think it would be that gross. The fermented beans were absolutely disgusting. I'm actually surprised that I got it down.
This item is raw pescado, tartar, with garlic, and dulce de leche.
Now, what does that all mean, Nikki? It doesn't sound too bad. It looks pretty good.
You know what? It does actually look pretty good, doesn't it? But
I
guess
think
what?
that looks like fish, though.
You know what? You're correct.
Yeah.
It's actually fish. That's pescado in Mexican, in Spanish. It's actually fish. But you know what's going to be the topper? Dulce de leche. What do you think that is?
Milk? No.
Close.
What is it?
It's actually caramel.
Caramel. So we got a little bit of everything in here. Stepping up to the plate first is Brie.
That caramel tartar business, it was just gross. The texture, it was like a platter of food. You had to chew it, I couldn't swallow it. Looking back at the challenges, I don't think there's anything I could have done better. I watched first episode and I was like, I really need to step my game up. So I just came in here and I was like, you gotta get it. And I did it.
Oh, just watch out for me, Arceus. Oh. Oh my God, shit. Oh my God, the smell. I honestly think if I'm gonna eat this, I could throw up, but I have to get the money. I can't do it. If I put that anywhere, I'm gonna bring up everything. I'm so sorry, everyone. Mom, Dad, this is why I'm picky. Oh, the tartar. Oh, I knew once I saw it, it was going to be that thing on top looked like a slug. All I could see was it was a slug on top of white shizness, and I just knew as soon as I put this in my mouth, it's gonna come back up. But I had to do it. I want the money, so I tried. I failed. I'm sorry, fans.
How I felt about Shelly's performance was, I felt bad for her. Like, she tried. She really did, but the girl does have a weak stomach. But come on, girl, if you're gonna be crazy, you gotta be absolute loco, so.
Shelly threw up. That was really gross. And then she was like rubbing my back all day afterwards. So I like, jeez.
This looks really bad. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. It's like pieces of raw garlic. I hate garlic. That whole raw garlic thing, that was really gross because of the garlic, but I feel like without it, it might taste good actually. I probably could have speeded up a bit because I was kind of, again, savoring the food.
I didn't want to use the advantage. I don't want to come across as like trying to seem like make it easy for me to beat the other competitors. No, I want it to be just as challenging for me, so that way I can say to them like, hey, I did everything that you did and I still beat you.
All right, I do have an advantage still in this one. I think I'm gonna pass up on this one. It just seems a little too gross for me.
Well, this is definitely disgusting. You see this shit? Well, here it goes. Let's try it. How I felt about this week's theme, aka food challenges, was definitely mixed feelings. Only because I got home advantage because this is the Latin flavor here. The food, however, that was not too pleasurable.
Oh my! Sorry, Mom. The raw garlic suts. Oh, whatever that was, I can't say it. God, that was nasty. Like, it was not, and no one should ever eat that. I want someone out there to watch the episode and be like, oh, I'll mix that together and eat it right now in a minute. No, it's not. It's like, it is challenging.
So, how was everyone's second week?
Really great.
Awesome. Tasty.
Just at home, because I am at home.
And Cashmac, how do you think you did?
Yeah, I did really good. Trying to talk some shit here.
Trouble. But
No,
wait a
man.
second. You choked.
No,
Literally
bro.
choked and
Jordo,
vomited.
come on, bro. You're a waste, man.
listen.
You wear cats on your shirt because you're a pussy.
Oh my god, meow, meow, meow.
Bro,
Have you seen your outfit, zebra?
I'm the Lion King, bro.
Just getting up on over to the other guys.
Man, waste man. Jordo, like, I don't like him at all. Like, he's a waste man. He's a pussy, like, straight up. Like, he's not manly enough to take on the type of challenges that I am. That's for damn sure.
What I think about Cash is that he's an attention seeker. He likes to be loud life. Like, how do we keep it down a bit? Like, no one's listening. I don't know, I just feel like he really just tries to make sure that everyone sees Cash. But guess what? We're not all watching Cash. We're not gonna be watching Cash.
Shelly, you really had a tough time this week. The first 2 tasks were tough, but the third one? Are you afraid, Shelly, you're gonna be placed in the bottom 2?
Well, this week's competition was obviously how to climb a tree, and I'm a fish, so of course I lost there. And of course, people who are monkeys just climb that tree. And
Monkey. Look who's talking though.
I was giving a compliment. A monkey climbs a tree, a fish just
you
flops
are a
there.
monkey.
You just need to
I'm a
settle
fish.
down.
You are a
Just
monkey.
give it a rest, step back. Thanks.
So hopefully next week's competition, if I'm still in, will be about swimming, because the fish will kill that.
Whatever.
Now, based off what happened today, Bree, you went through your tasks really well. No problem for you. I know you have a Caribbean background, so the food tasks were no sweat. But Cashmac, you had a tough time out there. I thought you were tougher than that.
Like, I think on our first date, like, I proved to Bree that, like, I could be a man and take on any of the Caribbean food.
I mean, I think you should.
Whoa, you need to back.
Stop!
Are you serious? You're not gonna go toe to toe with me
Hey,
because you know
guys,
what?
hey,
You want
guys.
to tussle with public?
Calm
Then baby,
down,
let's
calm
go
down,
because you know what? You're not gonna sit
Calm
here
down,
in that
guys.
white ass
Hey.
shit.
It's alright.
Yeah, goodbye, bitch.
Win the money anyway. You guys are all waste men.
With Sega Beach, just wash up on your shore and be gone.
Okay, everybody.
Hide in that seaweed and be gone.
The thing is, Bree is like my best friend. She's like my sister, so I'm gonna be really protective of her. If she doesn't want to kiss and you're pushing it, best believe that your face is gonna be kissing the floor.
I think Cashmac's crush on me is cute, but he went a little too far trying to kiss me. That's kind of disgusting. He kind of crossed the line. I'm happy Wise came in.
When me and Wise got into that battle, like, I didn't, like, he has nothing, like, compared to me to bring. Like, I don't know what he's, like, thinking, like, that he has a better chance with Bree than me or something. Like, I don't know why he had to butt in there.
Cashmac Cookie, you guys had an advantage over everyone else for this week. You had a chance to say no to one of the tasks. Cash, you went for it.
It's just my personality.
I had the advantage and I took it at that time. I couldn't do it after watching everyone else.
She's like Jordo, a fraidy cat, you know? So.
I'm not scared. I'm security, okay? I'm tougher than you think. I had the advantage, so I took it.
What is that?
Waste it,
What is
right?
that?
Use it or lose it.
Bro, I'll rip yours off your neck.
I'd like to see you try.
Cookie, can you please step forward? You really had a tough time today. You seemed to be a little brave, but towards the end, I don't know what happened. Sorry, Cookie, but today, the cookie crumbles. You are now in the bottom 2.
Oh my god.
Even though I do.
Bree and Wise, will you please step forward? Now, you guys had an interesting time last week. Wise, you were in the bottom 2. Bree, you were almost in the bottom 2. You guys struggled. But this week was interesting. You guys went through your tasks really well. So I have to say, Bree and Wise, you both are in the top 2.
Are you fucking kidding? Well, what I think about Bree and Wise actually taking the crowns home as king and queen, not too impressed because, like, how did that happen? How did the dude at the low of the bottom of the totem pole come right up and, like, scrape that in front of me? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I did better than him. I'm not gonna lie. Bree, yeah, she was Caribbean and whatnot, but she wasn't so crazy with it. She was just like,
Final 3, please step forward. Jordo, Shelly, Cashmac. 3 of you are standing, but only 2 can be saved. The two contestants this week that are safe are Jordo and Kashma. Shelly, please step forward. You really had a tough time. You tried your best. You tried keeping everything in. But unfortunately, a lot of it came out. Sorry to tell you, Shelly, but you are now in the bottom two.
We had to eat really bad food. Like, I didn't get, like, Cookie didn't put it in her mouth. She just...
We all had to eat it.
As Wise just lovely interruptedly said, we all had to eat it. And, you know, I tried.
No one else threw up but you.
Thank you, Wise. No one else threw up but me, but I was, you know, I can't help it. I took that one bite and it just came back, and then I had to smell the fermenta beans coming back up, and I just kept vomiting. I still feel sick.
Cookie, step forward. Ladies, both of you this week are now in the bottom two. Any final words?
I just figured with the advantage I had, I figured I still did good. I know it probably was over a minute, but I did it.
It didn't throw up.
Yeah, I held it down, and I just figured I did better than I guess
It sucks, but unfortunately, I knew once I was unable to finish the last challenge, I knew I was going to be there. So I unfortunately brought it upon myself, but fans, please save me. You know you love me, Shelly. So I guess out of the eliminations of who did not eat, Cookie must logically be my side partner in the bottom two, so she's really sad.
Out of all the cast members, I really think Shelly's a little too much. She's always doing the most, too dramatic. It's good to be happy, but I think she's just a little too much.
It's hard to say who I think would be in the bottom two besides me and Shelly. If I did have to choose, I would probably choose Cash Mac just because he tried to do the last challenge and failed. I used my advantage and didn't have to fail on that one.
I like Cookie. Cookie's a sweetheart. Like, she melts Linnea like a gooey cookie. Like, how can you not love her? Like, I think it's amazing. But Cash's character, or is it a character, or is it the persona? Because you know what, either way, it's a little too extra, and it's not welcomed here.
Well, everyone at home, it's now up to you to save your favorite. Voting is open until Saturday, June 28th. You can leave a comment on YouTube for who you think should be saved.
And don't forget, you can use Twitter as well with the hashtag Crazy4Money with the number 4 in it. Don't forget to make sure you're voting for your favorite. Who's going to be saved? Will it be hashtag Shelly or will it be hashtag Cookie? You decide. Every single time you enter a vote, you are also entered for a chance to win this week's prize, an e-bike. So stay tuned for next week's episode. We're your hosts, Nikki Monique,
Crash Naikwadi on another outrageous episode of Crazy for Money.
Unfortunately, I was the one that threw up. I told you I had a 2-to-1 odds I was going to throw up. I predicted it. But unfortunately, that doesn't mean I should be out just because I'm the only one that threw up, you know. It was really bad food. If any of you guys were watching eating this, you would have thrown up as well. And you don't want to get just kicked out because you're the one that threw up. You know, you should give me another chance. You know, I'm just so happy. I just want to win and experience this wonderful competition I've been given a chance to. So, you know, if you want to see more of this, please vote for me, Shelly.
Today was a very sad day in Cookie's life. I actually thought I did better than I did. I need to be in this competition. I'm usually really great in challenges and I can prove myself. I didn't this time. I thought I did better. If you guys want to see me and you want to see me last and prove myself, then please vote for me. I need to be in this competition. I need to prove myself. I need the money. And most of all, I need you guys out there to vote for me, Cookie.
Congratulations to last week's winner of the iPad Air. Thank you for voting.